Joining me now is a member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee. That would be Congressman Mike Lawler. Congressman, okay, they made moderate modifications to the deal. We don't know exactly what they are. Do you think that Zelensky, who's coming to Washington next week, should he just sign this deal, get it done? What do you think?
Well, look, we want peace. We want a ceasefire. We want this war to come to an end. But we don't want it coming to an end at the expense of Ukrainian sovereignty. And so as we work through the details here, as the negotiations continue, obviously there is a focus on security guarantees to ensure this never happens again, as well as obviously some of the territorial disputes that remain. The sad reality here is because of the way this war was waged over the last 3.5 years, and especially during the Biden administration, where they withheld ammunitions, where they wouldn't allow Ukraine to proactively prosecute the war in Russian territory, where they didn't implement secondary sanctions, and where the Europeans continued to purchase Russian oil and gas while simultaneously trying to stop this conflict. This is the situation we're in today. And so the question is how to deal with this in a responsible way that brings this conflict to an end, holds Russia accountable for its aggression, and protects the structural sovereignty of Ukraine moving forward. I think the idea that Russia would dictate who can or cannot be part of NATO is ludicrous. That is a decision that should be made by NATO and its member states only. And so there's still some more details to work out here. But I do believe we have made significant progress over the last week, which certainly puts this on the precipice of coming to an end, more so than at any point over the last 3.5 years.
That would be a very good thing. Next one, Congressman. After Trump's meeting with Zohran Mamdani, the president is backing off his plan to send National Guard people to New York City. Watch this.
I told the president that the cornerstone of an affordability agenda is public safety, and that it is critically important to me. The truth of it is, in fact, that I'm looking forward to working with the NYPD to deliver on that. And I shared with the president that my decision to retain Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch is in large part a recognition of the fact that in her time leading the NYPD, she has driven down crime across the 5 boroughs while starting to uproot corruption that was endemic in the top echelons of that department under Mayor Adams.
Congressman, the president says other cities need the National Guard more than New York right now. Is that a win for Mamdani?
Well, listen, as a representative of a district that has a large number of NYPD officers living in it, the New York City police force is the strongest and greatest police force in the country. And so we've seen, obviously, under Mayor Adams and Commissioner Jessica Tisch, a decline in certain categories of crime. The governor has utilized the National Guard in the subway system, in the airports, as well to help address the issue of crime, along with the state police who have been utilized in different pockets of New York City as well. So we've seen a little bit of a downtick, which is productive and positive. I think the president is going to give Mayor-elect Mamdani a little bit of leeway here and see how he does, see the policy decisions that he makes. If he starts to backslide towards his previous rhetoric and previous policy proposals that he's put forth, including defunding the police, shutting down the gang database, for instance.
Well, he's called him a fascist, Congressman. He doubled down on it. He said, yeah, he called him a fascist. Mamdani called the president a fascist again on Sunday.
Yeah, look, I don't think the president really cares what he's gets called. I think that much is clear. The president's been called a lot of things. The fact is, this is about policy. This is about the issues impacting the city of New York. We want to see crime come down. We want to see the quality of life improve. The biggest reason that New Yorkers are leaving the state and city in droves is because of the cost of living and the quality of life. I don't agree with the policy proposals that Zohran Mamdani has put forth, but I think the president is going to give him a little leeway here and see how he does when he takes office in January. I think keeping Jessica Tisch was a wise choice.
Okay.
She has done a good job.
We'll see how this works out. Congressman Mike Lawler, thanks for joining us, sir. We appreciate it. See you later.
Thanks, Stuart.